Hello, pretty Pisces. Thank you so much for waiting. You're the last of Zodiac today, and I apologize for that, but save the best for last. I'm going to be pulling some tarot cards from the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann here. And I am here to be of service for the general collective of Pisces. If you have Pisces in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, heavily in your chart, you identify with the sign of Pisces, this reading is for you. Goodness, these cards. This reading is for you. Please use your own free will and good judgment to make decisions based on the information that you hear in this reading or any other reading. And take it as it resonates. Let it land where it lands in your life. You are your own person and you know your journey, you know your life, and you know what you're dealing with. All right. Holy smokes. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Oh, no, that's it. And this one, I'm going to get you a final guidance card from my own deck. If you do not know who I am, my name is Heidi Corona, Spirit Speaks Psychic Medium Heidi. That is me, the one and only. If you're not subscribed to my channel, wow, this card has come up 3 times for the past 3 readings. The energy patterns hit us all, okay? The energy patterns hit us all. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please feel free to click that notification bell so you never miss another thing from me. I do also mid-month tarot updates to kind of dive in a little deeper in the mid-month to see what's going on and help you through that as well. So let's dive in to your December Pisces. Current energy starting December. Major Arcana card number 15, the devil. All right. This doesn't mean that you're the devil or you're sitting in the devil's energy. Okay. The devil can be about manipulations, addictions, deception, head games, you or others in your environment. Maybe you cannot be completely truthful about what is going on with you right now. Maybe you don't feel safe to do so because of the circumstances that you're living in. Whatever this energy is, hey, Spirit draws these things to our attention so that we can make adjustments to better our lives. So whatever you know me to be talking about here with this energy of the devil, manipulation, deception, etc. I know it doesn't sit well with you, Pisces. This can be coping mechanisms that are unhealthy for you, that have kind of worn themselves out as far as your life pattern goes. You're tired of it. You're done with it. You don't want to have to upkeep this energy. It's exhausting. It's draining. Having to hold all the strings and make things happen and have control of all these things going on in your life. Take it as it resonates. You will know what I'm talking about. This is Spirit telling you that you will make it through this. You won't always have to hold this energy. In fact, the sooner you address these problems head on, the quicker they will be up and out of your experience. Okay. But here, starting December, you're dealing with a bit of nonsense. Okay. I can understand this. What is your overall monthly theme? 3 of Cups. That's a great monthly theme. That's a great monthly theme. This is about friendships, supportive friendships, a network of support in which there's nothing to gain. There's no notoriety. There's no money involved. This is about really embracing each moment for what it is and celebrating the little victories that you have throughout the month, especially when you move through and past this kind of an energy. Okay. So what are other people's perspective of you? 6 of Wands, victory, standing in the spotlight. So I want to say something right now, Pisces. Other people see you as successful, as somebody who is recognizable in their field, somebody who is to be looked upon and admired, looked up to, a role model. They have no idea what kind of baggage you're dealing with. Okay. No idea. So if that's the case, you're doing very well at keeping this personal, private as you move through your own struggles. Okay. If these are addictions or coping mechanisms, you can only hide them for so long. Spirit wants me to say this right now. And the indication is you don't have to. You are better than that. You can move through this in whatever way is healthiest for you. And I know that that's what you want because I can see here that you're relying on supportive networks. Maybe there's only 1 or 2 close friends or family members that you can really be honest with about these things. And other people are like, wow, look at Pisces. Pisces has it all together. Even those people who might know these things about you are like, wow, you really hold it together, Pisces. It's great, empowering status to be in. And I want you to know that this is only temporary. It really is. You don't have to live like this forever. Spirit wants you to know that right now. What are you leaving in the past, Pisces? Eight of Swords. F yes. That's what I want to say here. F yes. Eight of Swords, it's about feeling confined or restricted by your circumstances. Okay. You're like, not any longer. Not any longer. This could be this. I'm trying to shed all of these things. I'm moving through some stuff that nobody even knows about. And I'm leaving that in the past for good. Okay. You're leaving that in the past for good. You're no longer going to let anyone dictate to you what you should be doing, where your path is heading, what you need to do next, how you should think, feel, cap your light in any way. Okay. You're deciding that you are this person who is free, whole, healthy, that those are circumstances that you no longer want in your life and you're leaving them in the past. You're standing up from those circumstances and you're leaving from that, whatever restriction is. Beautiful energy, Pisces. Beautiful energy to have. Now, what are you bringing and keeping with you in December? Major Arcana card number 8, Strength. Heck yes. Pisces, you're sitting in such empowered energy. That's why this probably weighs heavily on you. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what secrets or lies or manipulation tactics you're having to use to get by or to make it through or whatever, and it doesn't sit well with you. You are strong enough to wait this out, to move through this, to allow this to resonate completely out of your experience, and it will. It absolutely will. So, Major Arcana card number 8, the Strength. This is about being strong, but being graceful. Being strong when you need to be, dominating and fierce when you need to be, but also being a vulnerable individual, not losing sight of your heart center, not losing sight of your whimsicalness. I see this, your quirkiness, the charming part of you, the soft, tender-hearted part of you, not allowing yourself to be changed by life circumstances. You've got some. You've got some here. And look at you thriving, growing, moving up and out of this. And in fact, I dare say some of this has given you some of this strength. Okay. Some of this has cultivated some of this strength that you may never knew you had. So moving through this has definitely taught you some things, has given you and equipped you with some tools to use in the future. Not like you're going to encounter nonsense again, but now you know your strength. Now you know how brave and courageous you can be. You know you can make it happen. You know you can rely on yourself. And you also are finding out that you can rely on some special friends and close connections within your life. Maybe not all of them. I can see that you're not sharing everything with everybody, but that is a safe place to be in. You get to pick and choose. You don't have to tell everyone what's exactly going on or what's in your brain. You don't have to. And you have that choice today because you're standing in such empowered energy. Beautiful. Wow. All right. So what is a challenge or an obstacle that you may face, Pisces, in the month of December? 2 of Pentacles. Oh boy. 2 of Pentacles can be moving. I'll just say that right now. This or that. Here or there. This is my life circumstance, but I'd really like to be in this life circumstance. How do I make this a tangible reality in my life? 2 options. Maybe you're getting an ultimatum. Hey, man, you got to get out. We're evicting you. Whatever this is in your life, maybe your job is going to let you go. You got to find something different. Maybe you're changing the dynamics in some of the relationships of your life. This is something, a challenge or an obstacle that you may face in the month of December. You will know where this lands. I want you to drop a comment when you find out what it is and be like, yes, this is what it was. But the action here that you can take to handle this is exactly that, an action, a new action. It won't be a direction that you've stepped in already. This is something new. It's probably already on your brain. If you know what this is, then you should know what this is. Okay, how do I solve this? How do I do this? Get a plan formed in your head about the next steps to take to move you through this scenario. I feel like it's happening already. You're sitting here, okay? You're sitting here. You've already shed some of this, all right? And you're moving into some new space. And it's all about taking that action to get there. Taking the action as it's presented in front of you. I see a tear here on her face. Sometimes things are hard, man. Sometimes we leave behind things or people or places or jobs that we thought we'd always have. Sometimes we've got to change big, giant things in our world in order to live a better life for us and for our loved ones. Okay. So there will be some kind of an option here for you. Pentacles, tangible, location, money, physical health. Maybe you're having to really devote some time to your doctor's appointments, Pisces. Pay attention because taking action is what is key. Making no moves is not going to move you out of this scenario. It's not going to make this go away. Deciding to be stuck in a stalemate is not going to make this problem be fixed in your life. You have to cultivate the strength within you that you know you have now because you've been through some stuff. You've got to grab that strength and say, all right, where do I want to put this? Where do I want to direct this? Which direction do I want my life to go in? All right. And then take those steps. Take those steps, make those moves as they're presented for you. Now, what to embrace in the month of December 2022, Page of Cups. New emotions, man. New emotional qualities. Maybe you're wounded. Maybe some of this stuff has really played a number on you, okay? Maybe you're realizing that you don't quite have it all figured out yet. Maybe you need to tend to yourself for just a little while. You're learning to deal with other people. You're learning who to trust and who you can't trust, especially with this Three of Cups as your overall monthly theme. Like, man, I used to think I could rely on the girls, and now I only have that one. You know, these kinds of things can happen when life puts us in a corner. We see people's true colors. We know who people really are, who was there to support us and who was not. You're learning this about yourself. What's really important? What makes me tick? What keeps me going? What are the motivations that are behind the intentions that I have? Why am I doing all of this? To put my life together in the way that I want it to be. This is what to embrace. You and your emotions, getting in touch with that. Other people are in touch with their own emotions and their own needs. And Pisces, it's your turn now to choose you first, to learn you first with all others aside. What do you want to eat for dinner? Do you want coffee this morning? Do you want to watch TV or listen to music? What do you want, Pisces? This time is spent getting to know you on the other side of the healing of all the things that you've been through. We know you're strong now. We know you're strong now. We know that you're going to have some kind of a choice to make in December, but it's about you deciding what's best for you. And without knowing your own needs, your own wants, your own preferences, how can you do that? This is not about bouncing ideas off anyone else or asking somebody else for permission. This is about you taking your life, grabbing it with both hands and running full force into whatever direction feels right in that moment. And it might change. Your priorities might shift. That's okay. That's what this says. You don't know it all yet. You haven't figured it all out yet. You're just learning new ways of processing your emotions. You're learning new ways of devising plans to get your needs met. Maybe you're learning to deal with difficult personalities at the new job place or at the new location where you're going to be living. I'll just say that right now. What to release or avoid. 5 of Pentacles. This is lack of support from your outer environment. So what this indicates to me for the month of December is do not sit on the pity pot. You know you're strong. You know who's in your corner. You know who's there for you. If you sit down and decide like, oh man, poor me, I wish someone would come in and solve this problem and fix this for me as well. Did that ever fix anything before? Has sitting on that pity pot ever fixed anything in your life? It might help you for just a minute, just to get mad enough to feel strong enough to make big, bold moves all on your own. I want to say this right now. This is how other people see you. They have no idea of the chaos that is sometimes underneath the calm waters of you, Pisces. Sometimes they just don't know. And it's because you're not forthcoming and you don't have to be. Hey, you deal with these things alone and you can. You're a survivor and you can. And listening to your own inner knowing and not someone else's direction of your path is what is completely indicated here, because as you sit, you are thriving. You are growing. You are successful. You are recognized. People look to you with admiration. They see in you qualities that they want to have in themselves. And how did you do that? By going through some shit. And you made it through it very strong. And I have to say, you might be a little wounded. It's okay to tend to your own wounds, but not in a pity party. Oh, well, they should have. Someone could have. I'm on the outside and nobody cares about me. Okay, so trying to release those feelings and move in a forward progression, a forward motion on your path is really indicated here, because if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. If you're not moving forward, you're sitting stagnant, and you don't want to sit stagnant in this kind of an energy any longer than you have to. Now, what are other people's actions or attitudes in your life? 10 of Cups. I love you, Pisces. Pisces, you're so great and wonderful. Look how successful you are. You're such a survivor. You're such a good friend. You must have it all together. And you're like, oh my God, no, I don't. I don't have it all together. I'm strong because I have to be strong. I'm strong because I have to be strong. I've got chills on this right now, Pisces. You are strong enough to take the actions to get you where you want to be in life, even if the next place is only temporary. Even if the next place is where you really want to go, it takes one step and then another to get you there. And you know this. You know this. I really want to say this. Don't get frozen. Don't get frozen here. Remember how strong you are. You are strong enough to make moves on your own with or without support. And using this lack of support as an excuse to just sit in the same old energy and hope that someone swoops in and solves your problems is a big load of crap, because it's your life, Pisces. I'm sorry to say this. Spirit wants me to say this. It's your life. And from the outside looking in, holy smokes, it's freaking beautiful. On the inside, it's beautiful as well, but you are really cultivating some skills that you never thought you would need. You never thought you would have. You're pulling from the depths of your soul here. And what is emerging from you is transformative. It is beautiful, and it's going to lead you to great places. So no wonder other people love you. They want a part of what you got going on. Another indication here, release or avoid. Allow people in. Safe people. It's okay to let people in and not keep them on the outside, not keep yourself on the outside. You might feel like a little bit of a loner. You might feel like nobody really knows me. Why? Because you're not sharing the drama. But hey, who wants to? And you don't have to, and that's okay. It's okay to let in safe people. People like this. That's what you're learning. Who's here for me? Who's real and who's not? Who really cares about me and who doesn't give any shits at all, really? You're learning this. Why? Because you've seen the darkness and you've come out victorious. You've come out shining brighter than ever before. So at your heart and in your core, Pisces, bottom of the deck here, Major Arcana card number 3, the Empress. At your heart, in your core, you are a humanitarian. You care about the world. You care about your contribution to it. You care about what people think, what they feel, and that shows. You are giving back to the world, but it's time for you to give back to you on an equal level. For far too long, you have been shortchanged by one thing or another in one way or another, and you've allowed it to go on. Why? Because I have to say this. You have a soft heart because you were conditioned that way, because no one ever taught you that you are just as worthy and capable as everyone else. Sometimes when our family puts us in this little box where, like, hey, you be quiet. Children are to be seen and not heard, right? These kinds of things. You don't have an opinion. Sometimes we feel like we'll never have one. Our opinion doesn't count. Our feelings aren't valid. We just go along for whatever ride we end up swept up in. And I feel like this could be what's going on here. But you are deciding like, wow, other people sure think I'm successful. Other people think the world of me. I know I'm really strong. I'm not too content with these circumstances. Maybe this is you being like, you know what? I'm not content with these circumstances, and I would love to make something happen outside of this in a different way, a new chapter of my life. Maybe this is you. The way to do that is to do that. The way to do that is to do that. And you can. Now you know you can, because you battled the darkness and you've held step and you've won. You are making it through everything that life throws at you. And nobody from the outside looking in would even know how hard you've had to go of it, Pisces. I've got to say this. Wow. So in your heart and at your core, you want to give to the world in a real way. It's important to you to add value to the lives of others. You are in alignment with your path. I see these as angel wings just wrapping around her, divinely supported as she attempts to support the universe by her role in it. And she is thriving and succeeding. And I must show you this. It's not in the spread, but it's underneath this card. Major Arcana card number 6, the Lovers. You deserve this. You deserve every happiness and hopefulness for all of the love that you put out to the rest of the world. And you will have this as long as you no longer lower your standards and allow whatever to happen. Okay? Making sure that the people you spend time with the most are of equal measure to yourself energetically. If you hang with losers, you start becoming a loser. I've got to say this. They want me to say this, but if you hang with the winners, you learn how to be a winner. And you are a winner, Pisces. You've been winning at life, regardless of whatever has been thrown at you, regardless of whatever has been done to you. You are a winner and you deserve to co-create with spirit, with life, and with other people in a beautiful way. God supports you in this divine mission. God supports you in this. Your spirit team supports you in this. Now, a final guidance from my own deck here. This card has come up several times. We're all waiting for something right about now, aren't we? Pisces, I feel like you've been keeping step with every part of life that you have to while you're dealing with these other demons or insecurities or fears or doubts that have been plaguing you. You've been waiting for life to finally bestow upon you the open freedom of blessing that you are wanting, that you've been working towards, and it's going to happen. Final guidance is you're not waiting for no reason. What you're waiting for is worth the wait, and it will come unto you. It will be bestowed upon you. However, this waiting is for a reason. There's time, distance, emotions in between you and that you seek. What is this time being used for? So far, Spirit says you've used your time extremely wisely. You've been giving back to the world. In your heart and at your core, you've been giving back to the world while you wait for your own needs to be met in a very silent way. You've suffered silently and you've shouldered through everything. And Spirit wants to bless you. And it is coming to you, darling. It is coming to you. But I want to say this. You have been investing in not only the world, but in your own spiritual growth, your own personal growth, your own cultivation of the skills and resources within you. And it is enough to take you to the next level. It is enough to make this idea a tangible reality in your life. Don't be afraid to take the steps as it is presented in front of you. And Spirit will do that. Spirit will be presenting the steps in front of you, and it's up to you to step through them and walk through them in much the same way that you already have been. Loved ones are counting on you. People look up to you. I know you don't want to let anyone down, but it starts with meeting your needs first and putting those things first, relying on only people that you can trust and cutting away things that no longer serve you, things that are not in alignment with this new tangible reality that you want to create. Sometimes that is the holdup. Sometimes that's why we're waiting, because we're still cutting away some of those old things that are not in alignment with who we see ourselves to become tomorrow. So that wait stretches just a little bit until we can keep taking those actionable steps in that direction to shed the past and embrace a new future for ourselves from our heart. And you will be seen and recognized for the beautiful soul that you have. You already are. And it's not a charade. It's not a facade. That is who you are. In your heart, you know this, and Spirit will be blessing you greatly as a result. You're doing big works for the collective at this time. It takes a big person not to gripe and complain about the things that are going on in their life. I have to say this. Some people want to be that squeaky wheel and want everybody to feel sorry for them, but this is in your release and avoid. You don't want anybody to feel sorry for you. You don't even want anybody to know the struggles that you're going through, but you're making it through it. And you know that you will see the other side of that. You know this because you're a survivor, Pisces. I'm drawn to this. Survivor. You are a survivor, Pisces. And you are making it through this in the most graceful and delicate way possible while you are maintaining this strength of integrity and character that you have. And you are learning that there is this whole other side of you that can really get things done, really make things happen, really be a leader in your community, in your family, in your life. And those who resonate with you will follow you into what is that? Follow you into the blessed land is what they're saying. Follow you into greatness. because that is where you're headed. You are making this a tangible reality. And I dare say in your heart and at your core, it might be somewhere else, different physical location, somewhere new, somewhere unknown. A prophet is not necessarily accepted in his own country, but a prophet may be accepted somewhere else very well. That is your reading, Pisces. I thank you so much for letting me read this December Heidi's horoscopes for you. I hope this resonated with you. Drop a comment and let me know how you feel about it. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. That helps YouTube to show it to other members. So I thank you so much for tuning in with me. I do have links in the description box if you're interested in connecting with me on a deeper level or on another platform. Those are the ways in which to contact me. I will never reach out to you. It does not work that way, but I'm here for you. So please be sure to click the notification bell so you never miss anything from me, and I will see you guys on the mid-month. Until then, I send you so much love and so much blessings, Pisces. You are doing kick ass. I'm proud of you, and so is Spirit. Bye, friends.